Hey, dude, can you hear me? All right, let's see if I can. Oh, look, it's working. All right, so I am currently streaming on 3 different platforms, and this is my very, very, very first attempt. So, all right. So I see that we're working here. Let me just real quick hold on. Whoa. All right. Almost there. Sorry. Like I said, this was more of like a test. I'm shocked that you saw and jumped in. I was actually thinking about you yesterday. Yesterday was my first time streaming in like Christ since you watched me last. All right. Let me reset. All right, can you send a chat just so I can see it real quick, please? I'd be very appreciative. All right. Still gotta. I think I need to move it again. All right, hold on. Let me just find these settings real quick. It is. Display mode. Yeah, right now I'm trying to get all, because I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick right now. Left controller. Let's try this and see what happens. Ooh! I kind of like that. Gonna give me fucking Tourette's while playing, but alright, hold on. Let's try a couple other options real quick. Now, have you played this game, my guy? How have you been? Do you still work at your awesome little convenience store? Sweet, so I can get all the help from you just like in the first game, right? Yes! Alright, let's see. Oh, where did it go? Why is it behind me? I don't like that. I can't. Alright, hold on. That made me a little dizzy. I'm gonna throw up. Alright, there, let's try this. Alright, let's try this and see what happens. Okay. So, I have played a decent amount of the game co-op with somebody who... Yeah, fuck off. So it's gotten to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start a new game. Just me. And we were going to give that a shot and see how it worked. Let me really quick. Let's do 190. Launch. Okay, that is a lot better now. That way I can and then turn and see chat. All right. Positioning is not perfect, but would you do me a solid, my guy? Ooh. This was the first cell. So this is my very first time trying to stream on 3 platforms simultaneously. Is there any way you could help me just to see if they're actually working on the other ones? Yep. Well, YouTube is ROM Revival, just one word. But Kick is Nexus 872, yes. Just make sure that everything looks right and you can hear my voice. And just if you don't mind, just send a single something just to make sure that the chat's working. That's all. I would super appreciate you. I was in the process of doing that, and then you hopped in, and I was like, you know what? I wasn't even going to actually play tonight, but I can't give this up. Wait a minute. Why did that show? That was weird. All right. So we've got 2 bonus syringes. Empty box. Awesome. So you can see me on all of them. Can you send a chat in any of them? Just so I can make sure that my chat is popping up, please. Because I see you sending it in Twitch, which is going through the restream, which is going through my browser, which is going through Desktop Plus, which is going through my VR. So I just wanted to make sure I had it all set up. And we got... All right, now that is YouTube. Oh, it even puts the little icons next to my chats. We gotta go up to the game room. Yes! Thank you, my brother. You are the fucking bomb. I did it, though. Dude, I love this shit. This is pretty cool. How am I supposed to king myself? Bastard. Fucking game is ruined. Ugh. You are Damod? What mod? Wait, what do you mean you are Damod? What mod are you being? My chat mod? Oh, remember way back in the day I made you mod. You remember that? I forgot about that. But it was hilarious yesterday. I was getting everything all set up, right? I bought this game the day it came out. And actually, let me mute this now. You don't hear it re-schwagulating. Okay. Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. I'll end up putting you as on all three. You're my #1 viewer. But for the last couple weeks, I've been playing the game really slow with somebody. And we only get like an hour in a night because he's in Cali and he doesn't get home until like 9 o'clock my time from school. So we don't get much in. And I was like, you know what? I wonder. I might be able to find an RTG or another RTG. Ooh, helicopter. Another RTG alike if I started streaming again. And I was like, I haven't streamed in like a year plus. I wonder if he's even still alive or around on Twitch. And then you popped in and I was so fucking happy. But we made it to like, we found out some nifty things and just got to a point where I was like, I'm gonna stream again. So I'm gonna need your help because I'm not very good at the game and I don't know why, because I was kick-ass at the first one. Let me just go throw this shit in here. Still alive. Still playing. Still working in the coolest little grocery store inside of a laundromat that I have ever seen. You know, I was talking to you, I don't know if you remember, but there was another player that always watched my streams and that even used to play with me, especially when I was playing Payday 2. His name was Rarin Dragonfly. Do you by any chance remember that user? Him and my brother, Fetus Supreme, or whatever the fuck he was at that point, Yeah, so Dragonfly is who I was playing this game with, but like I said, it was just going way too slow. And I saw that I could make 4 separate profiles, so I made a second one, and I'll still diddle with him, but now I can play and stream. And I figured it was time to whip it back out again. Have you beaten this game yet? Alright. First things first, let's get the amplifier. And if you have beaten this game, I need you to point out every little tip or secret or helpful thought that pops into your head as I play, because I probably don't know them. What do you mean it can't be beaten? Did they just not get that far in the game and you just eventually get to a point where there's no more main quests or something? There's my dragonfly. We were just talking about you, dragonfly. I just figured out how to stream on all platforms simultaneously, so here we go. That is true. I was asking RTG if he remembered you. I know you and I have talked about him. He was the guy that worked inside the laundromat in the cool little like grocery store thing. And of course, Q3 standalone version. What do you mean by that? And are you still at school, Dragonfly? Yes, yes. I own both versions. Handling a much better set of welding class. What do you mean? No, I mean like right now, physically, are you in school at the moment? Last night I did my first stream in like, I don't know, a year plus, and then tonight I wasn't even gonna stream. Fuck off. And tonight I wasn't going to stream, and then I was like, let me just at least set up restream so I could see, and then tomorrow I'm off. Maybe I'll just stream all day tomorrow. Oh yeah, duh, it's Saturday. You're not in school today. I had to work today, but it was a hard day, and I was like, tired, gonna go bed, just gonna test it out, and then RTG jumped in instantly. Yeah, I know, shut up. It took me a minute to remember it's Saturday, because I don't usually work, and I work today. Is it dead? Okay, it's dead. What I did was I started a new walkthrough. I know, I fucking hate those things. I started a new walkthrough on Profile 2, so our profile is still here. So this is like a brand new game. I think I got maybe an hour into it. Maybe tomorrow we can play? I played twice on our save. Didn't do any quests. Well, didn't do the main quest, but I did a couple little ones. Got us a bunch of money so we can upgrade our guns. We'll do it on stream, too. Perfect. Oh, God. You know what I hate? Going back in time and end up using these shitty little bags again. The Democratic Front. And which game was that? Helldivers or Fallout? New Xbox cadets. Give me that. I need this. No. That. Give me that. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's more of like kings and serfs. You working tonight, RTG? Just manning the laundry machines at the moment. Also, I tweaked my settings and I got my latency about... Nice, my guy. I got my latency cut about in half, which, being at 190, was making this game so terrible for me. It was so hard to shoot things. Now I'm usually under 100, so... Okay, there. I've got guns too. Alright, what is next on the quest? That way. So I totally figured out why I still so badly have trouble grabbing my backpack. I guess you actually select what shoulder you want your backpack to be on. So I made it my left. I thought it was just you reach over the other shoulder. That's why I always had so much trouble grabbing shit. Figured that out yesterday. Can you imagine the energy drink you would get? What did they call it? Chernobyl? And end up with like a Chernobyl in here. No, no, no. It will always be right here. It's always on my left. Whoop. Whoop. And then my shotgun is on my right. It's in your settings. I never knew that this controls page scrolled down. So backpack shoulder, left or right. You can even switch where your watch is. You can change your input thresholds, so like if you crouch in real life, you can make it so it recognizes it sooner or later in the crouch before your character actually goes into crouch mode. That was cool. Too bad this game doesn't allow like multiple players. That would be kick-ass. Can you imagine having like a whole party running through the Oblivion? I hear him whistling. I just don't know where the little fucker is. Yes, yes, that's literally what that setting does. But there is also no, it usually doesn't require more resources to add more people. It's just how they build the game in the back end. But in controls, look, playing position, you can actually select between sitting and standing. Make sure you put yours to sitting, and then you adjust your crouch input so you can be like, when I get to here is when I'm technically crouched, I guess. But I can make it so it goes lower. There he is. Fucker. That was the juicy one. He popped. Ooh, we got a runner. Damn, why are they so juicy tonight? I've never seen them like sploosh like that. And I hate the shadows you make when you put shit in front of the fucking guns. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to see when my arm covers the flashlight? So I can't wait until I get my headlights back. We played so long RTG to get our fucking headlamps, and I've lost them because this is a fresh run through. Then the garbage box. Alright. Ooh! I also found out how to remove, you know when we put on the fucking helmets, how there's a visor in front of your eyes, and then when we put on the anomalous zone mask, it makes your eyeballs super narrow. There's a setting to turn off show helmet, which should get rid of all that, I think. Is that what it does, RTG? I have yet to test it. I just saw that setting yesterday. Alright, I'm gonna have to test that bitch out then. But I gotta get a fucking mask and helmet first. I almost want to go back because of how heavy this stupid thing is. I got 2 quests. Might as well just flash back real fast. Get rid of them. Damn, it's a workout. Really can burn some extra calories if you make it realistic when you walk and run. Alright, gotta get the feel for the speed back. There we go. That's pretty natural looking, no? Ugh. What's up, teleporting Tony? Take me home. Alright, we've got you. Complete it. Okay. You. Hey! Oh my god! I'm shocked you guys are all still alive. I mean, everybody but Dragonfly, because I've been chatting with him and playing with him anyways, but... Damn! I had a I had a loyal, tight-knit center circle. How you been doing, TP? Nexus is coming back with a vengeance. I'm currently streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Been doing good. Been very busy lately, but after me and Dragonfly got some serious hours into this game, I was like, you know what? I don't think I would mind trying to find some new friends and tips and all sorts of good fun stuff with other people on here. So figured I'd come back, and I wasn't even planning on streaming tonight. I was just testing it out. It took me like an hour to set up my Kick account, to subscribe to Restream, which is really sweet. Have you ever played the first one? Remember I used to stream the first one all the time? Into the Radius? This is Into the Radius too. Okay, I figured I'd ask, because I played there. Yes! I remember you were there for After the Fall. I played that a lot too, which, that one's a kick-ass game. I wouldn't mind getting back into that. That can play up to 4 people and has cross-play, so PCVR and the Oculus version can all play together. RTG, do you have that game? I know Dragonfly does. I think it'd be pretty cool if the 4 of us, you, Dragonfly, RTG. I know, honestly, TP, last time I played After the Fall, the zombie ice game, you got 2 guns and 2 guns, and you go. It's basically the VR version of Left 4 Dead. I know you used to watch me stream it. I used to play that one a lot too back in the day. You don't have it on PC nor your Aki? Because that's a sick fucking game. It's gotta be. I bet I can find it on a Steam. Well, do you play PCVR or only on your Oculus? Because if you do use your Oculus on your PC like I am, or even if you have like a virtual PC like Shadow Gaming to do it, which is actually what I'm using at this very moment, I know I can get that game for under $10 on Steam, and then you can play it through your VR that way. Alright. Come on, baby. Put the cardio in. Whew. Yes! Yes! Okay. I couldn't remember because I know a bunch of my viewers, it was like half and half, and that part I couldn't remember. Damn, I bought everybody something, didn't I? I know I bought Dragonfly a game. Dragonfly did buy me a kick-ass game, though. We played the shit out of that. What was it, The Division? That was fun as fuck. I wouldn't mind breaking into The Division again at some point. Loved that game. Both of them, 1 and 2. Alright, so we need to do a full loop to hit all of this. Yeah, you remember. Dragonfly, what game did I buy you? I know I bought you a video game back in the day. Was it... No way! That was my favorite part of the first... That's why I like to still play the first one. But if they integrated that shit into 2... Which one was the one where it had the game mode where you were like in the snowstorm and it was... Is that what you're talking about right now, the survival? Was that survival mode? Yeah, that was fucking awesome. Alright. Fuck you. Oh, that's a shotgun shell, not a lighter. I got curious. My intrusive thoughts won. Was not worth it. Alright. I'll have to look into that later tonight. So, TP, what have you been up to the last... God. How long has it been since you've watched me stream and since I've actually streamed up until yesterday? Well over a year. Sniped, bitch. Juicy. I need to figure out which bullet shoots first, the top round or the bottom. You know, I actually bought Contractors since I streamed last, and I bought it because it does, the Nazi zombie maps, just like not Pavlov. Yeah, Pavlov. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I ever did in Contractors was the Nazi zombie maps. After the Pavlov update, no one remade the maps, so it kind of became useless. I mean, I haven't checked it in like a year now, but last I knew.
Engaging.
Oh shit, I saw his shadow. Scared the fuck out of me. Wow, well, I'm glad that I ended up streaming tonight. Like I said, it was just supposed to be a test run. I was going to actually stream tomorrow. I just wanted to make sure I had Restream worked up right. I know, dude. They all fucking were, to be fair. I had, like, in between Pavlov and Contractors, pretty much every zombie map, I had, like, a favorite one from each that I saved. I don't think there was a time. Ooh, fuck! Damn, those shits scare me. Alright, quest. I'm guessing it ain't here. Do you see it? Because I don't see it. No tall thingy on his tripod? No? No? Okay. At least there's only 2 points it can be. And I've already come through here. There's scary guys over there, but there's no items. Oh shit. I hear it. Ah! I hear another one. Where are you? I'm 90% sure there's one more. There he is. Fucker. Fucker! Like, creep hunter? What the fuck? Is that what they call them? You fuckstick. Let's go get our shit back. Alright, come on. I'm out of breath. You know what I need? Cigarette. That is funny. Smoke to regain hunger. Stamina. You would think smoking would make it go down, if anything. Yeah, right? I do the same shit. Dude, this game, I won't lie, I almost like it as much as Into the Radius 1, and then the multiplayer, that's what really has done it in for me. Made this game as special as it is. Alright, make sure I'm... Hold on. I gotta fix my boundary. Adjust. Room scale boundary. Alright. Now, I won't keep fading out when I start to sidestep. Ooh, I hear talking. Alright. Shh. Very quiet.
Go, go, go!
There's still a spider somewhere.
Stop hiding from me.
What do you mean you use your gun stock on this? Like a physical gun stock? Like one you purchased? Or the virtual one you could turn on in the settings? Oh, that sucked. Come on, you motherfucker. Come on, Crunchy, I hear ya. Oh, that sucks. There it is. Alright. Get the fuck home. Come on. No. Alright, let's go. Oh, tippy dodge. Not that way. Think thin thoughts. Choop. That way. And that way. Oh. Come on, baby. See, Dragonfly bought a gun stock. Do you end up using yours, Dragonfly? I know you were kind of having issues that first day. And how do you use a gun stock when you have to use both hands independently and you got pistols and shit like that? I was thinking about 3D printing one, but from what I've heard, Dragonfly was having some comfort issues using his. That way. Made it back. Plenty of time to spare. Probably could have even gone and gotten that last quest. Whew. Sup, Tony? Take me home. First tide rolling in. How about you, RTG? How is yours? Is it like a physical, like a gun like this? Or is it just like a stock on your controller so you can tuck it up and hold it tight to your chest, or what? Because I was having the same worries as Dragonfly ended up with playing with the one he got. See, that is what I was looking up and seeing, and that seemed pretty cool. So what, just off the back of your right controller, there's like the butt of a gun, basically, so you could tuck it up into your armpit and hold it steady instead of just relying on your arm being all willy-nilly? Or do you have one for each controller so you can butt up with both of them if you really wanted? You know, I wonder if your buddy would be willing to share that 3D printable file with you so I could just print it on my own printer. Would be super fucking cool. Just saying. If not, I can always build my own, but if someone else has already done it and they're down for the clown, as they like to say. Three-piece, where there's two pistols that can lock together in the form of a rifle and then add the stock for a full rifle feel. Well, when they're together, remember, depending on where your front hand is compared to your back hand, moving just one hand completely changes where the aim is on the gun. So you might have to angle the gun with yours, Dragonfly. Well, yeah, but he has to have that. It's a teeny tiny, probably a couple kilobit model, just a file on his computer. Maybe he'll send it to you if you're like, hey, I got a guy who really needs a stock and has a 3D printer and would love your STL file. I do. I want one. RTG says that his friend 3D printed one, gave it to him, and then has since even made a newer model and 3D printed it for himself. I was asking if I get that 3D print file because I wouldn't mind trying just the stock part. That actually sounds pretty neat. Because I didn't think the whole gun, like if I was playing like a shooting only game, the gun would be fucking awesome. But in a game like this where you need your individual hands, and 1 second you're using a pistol, and then the next you're whipping out a rifle, some are even two-handed, I would think that all-in-one would be a little restrictive for this game specifically. Let's just give her a quick polish. Little tss is all you need. Damn it. If you use your spray cans like that, you'll never fucking run out. I've cleaned 3 different guns with this can. It's still that full. That one is brand spanking new. Alright, I need some ammo. Might actually have to go buy some. I mean, there very well can be. It would all depend on how it was designed. RTG was saying that it's literally just the stock that connects to his controllers. So that way, when he's, using his gun, each controller is completely independent with like a butt on them. So that way, when he's using a gun, he could tuck the butt right into his armpit, which would really steady that hand. And my hands shake like a motherfucker, so, like... that is, like, held breath still right there. Yeah, could you just send that to me in the DM? Just send me a picture of it, because I am super interested, my guy. Let us grab... box of those. The box of these. Look at all that money already. Saving, saving, saving. Burn so many calories playing this game now. Alright, let's get the fuck back out there. Fuck. Ooh! Let go of my hand. Whoa! Look! The label and all the letters and shit. That's not right. That fixed that. There we go. That was bugging the shit out of me. Alright, when does the tide hit? Let's get shired. Alright, nobody watch. Alright. I trust you guys did not watch me. Sorry. Had to go grab a drink. Yeah, my Discord's the same, buddy. I forgot we were on Discord, to be honest. Like I said last night when I did my first stream, I was thinking about you, and I was hoping you would jump on, and then I'm like, you know what? What are the odds he still does? I doubt he's still watching streams. But I was like, maybe he moved to Kick. Maybe he watches YouTube. That's why I'm currently streaming on all three. Nothing has changed, my guy. Good. Woo! That was a fun spicy meatball. Grab that on the way out. Oh shit, we just tighted. I can hear him talking. He's close. Alright. I kind of like this chat thing. It's not as good as my old one. Can you see, like directly in front of me, I physically see the chat. Do you guys see that or no? On the stream. It's like a floating window. Okay. I'll see if I can maybe make that go away. But like I said, this was supposed to just be... Yeah, okay, so you see all that. This was just supposed to be a test to make sure that Restream was working. This is super cool because I don't have the bandwidth for VR streaming and to stream from my computer out of my house to 3 separate. So I found a program or a service called Restream. I stream from my computer to Restream server. It then allows me to connect multiple accounts, and from the server, it'll then send out to each individual service instead of using all my upload bandwidth, making my VR latency shit. And then I was trying to figure out how to hook up chat so I could see chat in VR, because Live only works. That's what I used to use. That's a Twitch only. Where is he? He sounds so close. We're gonna watch this. It's got to be behind something. Because I can see all the way across the property now. I wonder if he's in the house. Alright, here we go. Fuck! Stuck in the mountain. Oh shit. Alright. take out our creepy walking friend. What the fuck?
Attacking the target. Target in sight. Firing.
Oh, he's way the fuck over there still.
Changing the mag.
I'll grab those on the way out.
I will find you. Come on, show yourself.
Where are you, buddy? Come on, there's two of you. Fuck. Come on. We're gonna flank their asses.
Go, go, go.
Ooh. I guess they planned for this. Whoa! Fucking blew his arm off.
Attacking the target.
Gotcha. Damn, it's so much easier to play this game with the latency not over 200 fucking milliseconds. I could never aim at things that were fast moving because there was such a delay. My arm would physically go, but by the time the gun got there, the enemy had moved. It was very infuriating. Alright, quick loop. Alright. I need my food. I am finding so many more padlocks. Like an even amount of padlocks to other shit this time around. We couldn't find dick for padlocks in co-op. Who knows? Maybe being on 3 platforms, we'll find some new friends too. Now that my most important part of my chats is being able to interact with my viewers. Walking along the bloody river. It's beautiful this time of year. I knew that. Oh, there it is. fuck yeah, there's another one. I can never grab them this way, but I can put them back this way. The one-hand return. Whoop. There's another! Money, money, money! Money! Money, 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 money! There she be. Boop. 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 My guy is so gonna have lung cancer. So much cancer. Only I, the amazing athlete that I am, do sprints and smoke cigarettes simultaneously. Take you. Just you. I hear whistling. Centered back in my room. Let's kill the light. There he is. Those are both shadows. Fuck. Come on, bad boy. This way. Come on. Fuck, they all see me. Wow. Is it just me or did it get pitch black in like 10 seconds? That was crazy. It was bright as fuck when I walked over here. See if we can blend in. Ooh. Shh. Wasn't there somebody shooting at me? Pretty sure I'm not losing my mind. Shotgun shells are the only ammo that I actually pick up in this game like that.
Moving to a position. Attacking the target.
Damn. Come on.
Target in sight.
Gotcha, bitch. Fuck. Hate that. Didn't grab either of them. I tried. Wow, it seems very not anomalous here. That's wild. It's usually insane over here. Alright, we got 1. We got 2. You seeing this dragonfly? When have we ever come over here and it wasn't like this? All crazy with anomalies and shit. A lot of ash, too. That is very strange. Ow. Fucking just hit my ceiling fan. I always do that. Don't hurt me. I know, and there's so fucking many of them in such a small space that just standing still, there's always one. You know how they kind of randomly will go off like once every 20-30 seconds, even when you're not near it? Because there's so fucking many, you'll be sneaking around and you'll get here and there'll be one there, one here, one there and there, one up here, one floating above your head, and by the time you're done grabbing shit, like 3 of them have popped off and they were close enough to hit you. Maybe there was a setting that I touched that I didn't realize affected that. Look at all that. See, I like grinding through and finding all the shit, so I turn the inventory or loot find way up. So that way, I get enough money to try out, like, all the different guns. Because not having to share the money with 2 people makes it a lot easier. Where the fuck? I keep getting turned around in my house. Root beer time. Ah. Excuse me. I'll take it. Ooh. That was one of the quests, getting all those items. Dude, he didn't see me until I aimed my gun at him. I wonder if they could see the laser pointers. Shit. I just pissed him off. What the fuck? That one, I know I hit him with like 3 or 4 shots. That was kind of crazy. RTG, tell me some things that you've learned in the game that weren't inherently obvious, and when you figured them out, you were like, damn, I wish I knew that earlier. That is a good bit of information. Alright, I must have fucked up something somewhere, because there's no splinters over here either. This is always a crazy spot for those motherfuckers. I must have touched a setting and not realized that. What do we got? Controls. No. Difficulty. Normal. 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 On. Normal. Normal. Oh! I must have done... Okay. There's a high setting. Oh my god! Alright, someone remind me, when the next tide hits, I'll save right before the tide. Because this only affects after a tide. I want to see what very high looks like for anomalies, like how many are in the world. Because it's usually at normal. I had it down at low. I must have turned it down when changing the damage by mistake. But I want to see what... I think normal, there's fucking too many of them. So we'll test in the name of science. Backpack, normal damage, amount of loot, money. Okay. That way, I should be able to get enough money to try out all the cool guns. See which ones I really like for co-op. What I hate is you can't test guns out anymore. Basically, just gotta buy it and hope it's a good gun when you pay all the money for it. No shooting range, but I'm sure that they'll add it eventually. It's probably gonna be one of those doors that we can't go in right now. Back at base. Alright. Grabbing. And now he's back on the hunt. I'm about to die. I hate using these things, but again, not needing 2 of everything. I guess I can afford to splurge a little bit more. I've gotten so used to just dying all the time in this game, because when I've only played at multiplayer with Dragonfly, and you gotta share every item and every dollar. So I've taught him how not to be a female when it comes to money in game, and he now makes responsible fiscal decisions. Proud of you, Dragonfly. I mean, I have done when I don't play with him, like when I'm waiting for him or shit, or if I just want to play. Up until yesterday, what I would do is just play the game and just do the basic quests, none of the story quests. And just go around and loot more and more shit to sell for money. And even with all that playing and our super stingy... Ooh, fuck you. You son of a bitch. So, now that I'm playing one player... Proud of you, my guy. You're doing so much better. But at least now I can buy and test out weapons. So we know what's actually worth, you know, spending the money on in single player or in multiplayer. I don't think I've bought myself a single gun in the game ever. Everything except for ammo, a couple attachments, like very minimal attachments. Ooh, I think he's in the house. Clips, ammo, and then the occasional attachment is all we end up getting. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh, you fuckhead! I don't know if the AI just had a stroke or what, but holy shit, thank you, God. Do you think that's him right there? Or do you think that's a statue? There he is. Don't know what the fuck he was doing, but I got him. Alright, what do we got? This is so weird playing anomaly lists, basically, though. Like I said, I'll definitely put it back to normal. But I do want to check out not just high, but very high. So I'll save right before a tide. Set it to very high. Let the tide hit. Check it out. I gotta get a secondary. One of those. That in here. Here. Do that. This is now my holster, so I shall pretty much just carry it in my hand. Pretty sure we have a quest in here. We do. Damn. Clear. 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 Okay. We're clear, guys. Ooh. You know what, I do guess I need to start at least holding on to a couple of these boxes because we'll be moving up to the 19 pretty soon. You. Thank you. Please stop making noise. It scares the fuck out of me, and it's what nightmares are made of. So RTG, you own this game on your PC then, right? Oh shit. We're gonna have to come back for this, so we'll leave it out in the road. Clear. 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 Damn, we are full. I guess when you're carrying the weight of like 1,000 suns worth of artifacts. Damn, I hate that shit. Ugh. Please go bye-bye. All right. Let's head home and cash out. All right. Get ready. Hurrah! Anything. Usually some good shit over here. Nothing? Nothing at all? Alright. Come on. Ooh, we're getting a little peckish. We want to get back quick. We don't want to burn our daylight. Why do my cigarettes keep going out? Damn it. Chief, keep that bitch. Alright. Tony! Warm up the transporter. Teleport and tone. All right. The souls of the damned. Right. First thing first. Shit. We need the teacup. Actually, you know what? Okay. So we needed red thing and a wrench. Wrench, red thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to start stockpiling our items. One or two more trips through and I'll have enough items to just sit here and go through over and over. Let's see if we have what we need for the next item search. Soap, blue thing, cup. Soap, blue thing. Whoop, that wasn't the blue thing. Soap, blue thing, cup. Complete. Cup. Blue thing. Soap. See? So, we're pretty much not going to sell our shit anymore, except for doing these, because we get more money and security points cashing them in this way. I'll also receive that bad boy. Out of all these, I don't have those. Alright, time to sell out. I probably should be keeping these, but with just how many that I've been finding, I don't really think we need to. Like, that's insane for being just the first half of the first area. Gotta get that cutter mag out. Alright, we'll save these for when we end up with the 19. That, yeah. Put those right. Yeah. You know, what can we buy? Anything fun? I know what I want to get, definitely. Ah, shit. Fuck it. Where can I put it? That ain't gonna bug me. Just for extra guns that are found. Actually, you know what? We'll put this there. And how much do these dumb shits weigh? 8 pounds? They hold 50. Like, how much is a flashlight? 15? Okay, so the flashlight, that's actually saves me weight. How much does this weigh? 8? That doesn't save me any weight. Need one more for the other flashlight. That at least saves some pounds. How much does like a candy bar weigh? 15? Okay, so that does save weight as well. Alright. So, I got a pouch. I need to get level 2 unlocked. Anything fun over here? Nope. I don't think I like that gun. I'm pretty sure we had these. Didn't we have these Dragonfly? We had Keter, or PP91 Keters, right? I think that's... Or am I thinking of the 19 Bison? I used one of them. I almost feel like maybe it was the Bison, but I really didn't like it, whatever it was. Those are all locked. Fuck! My bad, guys. Sorry about that. We had both as stats. Okay. You know when your headset warns you, like, hey, my battery's at 15%, it's getting low. And you're like, okay, I got, 25, 30 minutes still. Let me get done, and I'll get to a spot where I can, do what I need to do. And then you keep playing, and then it says, hey, the battery is very low, be careful, it's at like 10%. And then when it warns you one more time, when it's at like 4 or 5% there, and it's like, your battery is very low, it's at 5%, and you're like, yes, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing in 5 seconds and get my charger, and then you never get your charger and your headset shuts off. Yeah, that never happens to me either, not like 2 minutes ago, but... Alright, so we have our new and improved bag. We'll use at least one of these. That was weird. Wasn't letting me buy. Put these babies right here, because we're going to be getting to them next. We need a couple boxes. This needs to be topped off. That's regulars. And we need to top come on. Alright. Gun itself filled? Yes. So, RTG, any, like, tips that you found out that were kind of secretive that you were like, oh, that's really good to know, that I need to know about? Anything interesting that when you stumbled upon it, you were just like, shit, that's some good information, because most of what I knew about the first game was from you. And I feel like every time I play this game, I'm still learning more and more and more about it, so probably don't know a lot. Oh shit, let's go take a shower. Alright. Smelling good and looking pretty. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could start using these. I'm finding I'm finding the same amount as before, but there's only one of me now, so... I don't have to be as stingy as I was in 2-player. Everything, I don't know. In 2-player, they should definitely... Yeah, fuck you. In multiplayer, they definitely should give you more items. Like, if you're on, like, normal item difficulty, it should be, like, twice as much. It kind of sucks when you have to split everything and you don't get any extra. Alright, where's this big quest at? Because we're doing it. We need that security level 2, baby. Near the train station. Well, you know what? I think we had one left in the peninsula. All the way by where the teleport that would take us to the train station in the other area is. So might as well continue on. Continuing on. Continuing the continuation. I mean, you know how many hours our last save had on it? I think it's at like 35 hours, and I can safely say that that number is actually probably close to double what we actually played because of all the loads we redid. I mean, especially my solo time, just going through and making us money, looting items and guns, and just doing the basic ass quests. I've probably got close to like 85, 90 hours here. I mean, even when me and Dragonfly were together playing, we did a lot of loading. And in multiplayer, I am super stingy with our items and money because, again, you gotta split one income and one, you know, set of items in the map against 2 people. So I die a lot because I won't use an injection. Like, if we were playing multiplayer up to this point, even in this area, I wouldn't use an injector pen because it was still worth spawning in and sprinting up to this point. But now, because we're going on, I would usually make us a save. Or something of that extent. But I'm kind of shocked we're not beeping. There we go. Spoke too soon. Wow, dude, this is crazy without it being just fucking elbow to elbow with those anomalies. It's actually, it feels really weird. Like it being so silent. Come on, fuckhead. Ah, got it. Oh, we're still fucking beeping. Okay, we made it. You get used to the company of someone talking back that isn't a shadow. Well, it is so quiet without all the spiders twitching and the bells ring-a-ling-a-ding-a-ling in this area with having the anomalies turned down. That one always scares me when they do that. There we go. Ooh, hold on. Getting tied up. There we go. Got my extension cord, my belt loop with my charger plugged into it, so I can remain mobile. I don't know if we could get back. I think this is a teleport. No, it isn't. I know there's gonna be some bad guys. What is the actual quest? Sample container, got it. Hasta la vista, baby. Oh shit. Hasta la vista, baby. Items there. Boxes in the middle. That's what I want. The tracer boxes. Really want. Nice. Where's the spiders? I know there's always fucking spiders. No spiders. The boomy boom. Some spritz. Ooh! I got one of those. Oh shit, I think do I have one on? No, I don't have one on me too. Okay. Damn. And we beat them, then they're overweight. Alright, let's finish. Ooh, shit, almost fell over. Let's finish our loop and head back. And we'll call it a night. I am very, very glad the planets aligned and this worked the way it did. Like I said, I wasn't planning on streaming tonight. Was just doing a quick test. I was gonna go watch some of The Good Doctor and just go to bed. But then the second I got in, everyone was playing, or everyone was like, woo! And jumped in. And I missed y'all, so it was worth it. Alright, where did I fuck up? Is it over here? Come on, I've done this loop a million billion times. Got turned around a little bit. Yeah, fuck you. Take a you. What is this? PM. Can drop it if I find something better. That was weird. I clicked the first shot. But then the second time I pulled the trigger, it worked. Oh shit, that made the box heavier. Now it won't fit. Aha! Oh, come on. I really had it down to the fucking pound. Wait a minute. How all of a sudden is it too heavy now? There it is. Okay, Jesus. Too bad you can't get back this way. That would make shit a lot easier. Well, that's probably why you can't do it, I guess. Can't answer my own question. Come on, baby. Gotta get them steps in. Ugh. Ugh. Whew. Keep them arms pumping. I don't like how the sound of my footsteps and my actual footsteps don't really line up. Ugh. Alright. Head home. Clear out a couple things real quick. Almost rolled back out. Alright, I need a wrench, a tin can, and a toy cube. Wrench, toy cube, tin can. Alright, let's go sell real quick and then we'll call it a night. Now I gotta go through and check all 3 of my streaming platforms and see if everything worked right. I mean, we did have our thru check for us, and he did verify that everything seemed to be working in YouTube and Kick. I've only streamed on YouTube, I think, twice in my life, and tonight was my first time for Kick. That was interesting. I'll text or I'll hit you on Discord when I'm up and moving around, okay? I figure we'll play and I'll stream on tomorrow and we'll have a good stream sesh. Like I said, I just gotta make sure that I've got my settings all tweaked out perfect for all 3 services, but we're at least working. But alright, Dragonfly, have a good night. TP, if you're still lingering and lurking, have a good night. And same with you, Ratikagaga. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, RTG. We'll be on streaming tomorrow. And you could tell us everything that we're fucking up because we're a lot farther in our co-op. Save. Wow, 5 hours. Jesus. Alright, night, y'all.